Supermutant. Okay guys, here we are for chest day. I got a lot of good feedback off the leg video I did because I was kind of instructional with things and people seem to like that. So I thought I'd do another one for you. I see a lot of people training chest and asking me questions about form and stuff. So I'm starting the workout here with incline hammer press. I like to start every second workout with this exercise. It's a good way to get things really moving, and nothing hurts when I do it, so I can really give her. This is, I think, my second or third working set, and notice I really drive the weight all the way up to the top. I don't do those partial reps you see everybody doing. I really think they're losing out on the natural strength curve of the hammer machine. The hammer machines are designed to get heavier as the lever goes out, so when you don't push the lever out as far, things don't get as tight, you don't get as much tension or as much load on the muscle. So everyone likes to load up a hammer machine and do the bottom half of the rep, but you know, if you really drive it to the top, you really feel the full benefit of the strength curve. I think after this set I did a strip set, but again we're just showing one working set of every exercise here to just try to give you an idea. This is second exercise in, so you know, I did I guess 3 or 4 working sets of the hammer with a huge strip set at the end, so pretty fatigued, but I love to use dumbbells for pressing. I kind of alternate between incline and flat from workout to workout. I'm really big on form here too. I try to really explode on the concentric portion of the rep, and then my negatives are always controlled. I like to, you know, really handle weights properly and never ever get sloppy. There you go. Notice how I keep my elbows really out to the side. I see a lot of guys pressing with their elbows close to their body and they're getting a lot of tricep and shoulder out of that. But the way I'm moving these dumbbells here with my elbows going straight out to the sides, it's just a lot of tension. I feel the pecs taking the full load of the dumbbells. So I didn't have a spotter, I just had a friend filming, so I wasn't able to do any forced reps like I normally would. But I like to alternate that stuff anyways. I don't use the same intensity techniques every workout. You know, some workouts I use a lot of forced reps, the other workouts I use more drop sets. I try to really change things up a lot. Now this is the third exercise, and it's actually a superset between dips and flat dumbbell flies. I really like dips. I've started doing them more and more. I think they're basically the most natural function of the pec. If you look at the way the pec is designed, it's actually designed to bring the arm across and down. So when you do a dip or a decline press, you're actually engaging your entire pec. I know a lot of people don't realize, but the upper pecs really engage on decline movements. That goes against traditional thought, but we have a lot of science that backs that. So also supersetting is just a good way to just drain into things and really hammer the chest. And when I do my flies, it might be hard to see with the angle here, but I'm not just letting the dumbbells go out, I'm also letting them sweep backwards, kind of up behind my head a little bit. So there's a bit of a sweep to the movement. If you were to look from the side, the dumbbells would kind of arc back. This is again the natural movement of the pec, is to bring the arms not only across the body, but there's also a downward movement. So just really trying to move the chest through its full range of motion and keep a lot of tension on the pecs. And I put my feet up because everyone has one pec stronger than the other, and you don't notice it when your feet are on the ground, but when you put your feet up, it forces you to keep things even. And then I can drop my feet down for a couple reps at the end like I did there. And this is the final set of the final movement. So I think I did a couple sets before this, just straight sets, and now I'm going to do a big strip set. So there's lots of intensity in the workout. Really deliberate movement. Again, full range. I'm driving right up. In case you're wondering, I'm not quite locking my elbows out on these presses. I'm keeping them just a shade off locked. There's still tons of load on the chest, and those are what most people call reps, but those are my partial reps to finish, just to give you an idea. You can really see a lot of the form and the control of the weights on this part of the drop here when he zooms in with the camera. There we go. Now really watch how the chest is doing all the work. Explosive, concentric, and then resisting the negative. Bang. Big breath. Bang. There you go. Right to the top, pushing through the difficult part, which is the last part of the rep. And that's what hammer machines are for. So when you dodge that top part of the rep, you're just, I think you're just ego training. You're just trying to move more plates. And, you know, believe me, the longer you do this, the more nonsense you'll think ego training is. So don't be afraid to take some plates off just because it's a hammer machine, you know. Everyone wants to fill all these machines up all the time. So see the range there. It couldn't be fuller. I couldn't have a longer range of motion. So that's what I think is important. There, now things are getting really fatigued. Bang. There, now these are, most guys, again, those are the partials to help finish. And this is the final drop. You're going to see it, it's kind of crazy light. I should have thrown a little bit on, maybe 1.5 plates instead of just dropping the one. But I just bang these out as hard as I can to get as much blood in there. It feels pretty light though. And see, I even opened my hands there on those last reps, just really trying to not use the triceps. Not much left now. There you go, pretty much drained. Bang, bang, bang. There we go. I like to take everything, you know, at some point in the workout, I like to take the muscle to, you know, absolute failure, or it can't even contract with a warm-up weight like that. So the strip sets work really well on the hammer equipment. So again, that's just a sample chest workout. You know, there's lots of different things I do. I've got about 12 exercises I like, and I just try to really mix things up and keep intensity as the #1 most important factor. Form, range of motion are incredibly important as well. Thanks a lot, guys. I'm out for Mutant.